money, feed the kids. Ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins. I need a 10, stay muddy to the lid. 800, eat a.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Browns and the Jets, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 23.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located... The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They're led out by last season's comeback player of the year. In his third season now, it's Joe Burrow.
And he was absolutely sensational throwing the football all year long, better than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball. So I can't imagine a scenario in this game where they changed their philosophy. If they trusted him in the regular season, they're going to trust him now and let him turn it loose.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Harris running straight ahead, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Burrow looking to pass. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Looking for Shepard deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Burrow. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Jets will take over possession here up at the 44. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Deron Harmon makes the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Brissett. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Here's Brissett. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away? and take control of this game.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 46 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Arnold. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a first down carry for Harris. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. There he goes, left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
Adderley, he's going to hold on to this one. A touchback, and the drive will begin at the 25.
Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Now they go play action now. Burrow sliding out of the pocket.
And that one complete downfield to Johnson.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First down, here's Burrow. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Burrow will throw.
Little out route here, complete to Shepard.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just
touchdown, Browns. David Njoku. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
They hand this off to Harris, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 7-7, our score after 1. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. The 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? They run again with Harris. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Najee Harris, 33 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Jacoby Brissett back out for his guys' next possession. And he's been loose with the football early. Interceptions on the first couple of drives. As they start again here, we'll see if he can do better. 1st and 10. On play action, Brissett. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact, and try and get his arms out of the sky.
And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Brissett. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. It's Kelce on the grab. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll
take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
Here's Aaron Siposs now. Back deep is Kadarius Toney.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taken in at the 11. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. He'll buy some time right. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big pickup of 38.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll work down inside the 45. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Brissett. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They just get the play off. Now Brissett. He hits his target. Left side, Watson. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. In motion left, the tight end. Now they'll run. Murray. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Latavius Murray taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are once again back in front. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now 17-14. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. And now ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Kevin Farley. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Brissett to throw on first. And he fires one incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
On second down, it's Pollard. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
He finds Hopkins complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On first and 10, Brissett. Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Jets are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little top pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
A first down throw for Brissett. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To try again after the sack. Brissett. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Well, throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. That's pulled in at the 32. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As
a look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Brissett on 3rd and 2. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey.
And he is going to have the Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Brissett on first down.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Play action now. Brissett. And the catch made by Hopkins. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. Brissett again. And incomplete on the deep ball. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Brissett. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Brissett. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. To throw, Brissett. Caught! It's the tight end, Kelsey. He's got a Jets touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Adderley, he's going to hold on to this one. A touchback, and the drive will begin at the 25.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Play action. It's Burrow. And now here's another interception.
And the Jets are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the shotgun, it's Brissett.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brissett sets to throw it.
Throw left side, complete to Tony.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Brissett. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Brissett to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Complete to Mooney on the slant. Down the right sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The New York set to take the field.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
First down, Brissett. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett
on the slant, complete to Hopkins.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Brissett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. They'll run left with Pollard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Brissett now.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
It's J.J. Watt, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. New York ready to go again offensively. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins out wide. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. To throw is Brissett. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brissett going deep for Hopkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
And in the air once more, it's Brissett. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. First down, here's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow, that's complete to Mooney. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deontay Johnson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Browns have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will make this a 4-point game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And in the end, it was Deontay Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And New York set to take the field. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yeah, indeed, the flag is out. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Second down, Brissett. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Throwing, Brissett. He finds Hopkins complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, Brissett. On the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
From the red zone now, Brissett. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 2nd down, Brissett again. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Pollard will take this one in. Touchdown, New York. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Darnell Mooney and the rest of this offense ready to go again.
They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good, too.
He's over 100.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Here's Pollard again. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Latavius Murray, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So now the Browns down by 10. A minute 39 to go. It's certainly a tough situation on the road, needing 2 scores to stay alive in the playoffs as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing, Burrow. Pass complete to Shepard. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Burrow. Completes to the... And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Brissett looks to throw. He's going to let it go again. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Kadarius Toney with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Cleveland offense making their way out. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good